Hey, Gleek.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now today, right? We gonna speak on this Zell Munna suicide. Once again, I already did a video concerning this way back in August when it first happened, right? But now, as of recently, the video actually came out of the live that he actually did before he actually passed away. Like, right, I think the same day, the same morning and all that, right? So I want to touch on that video because before all this Oblock indictment stuff started coming out, before we had this footage and all that, I was saying that maybe he was killed, right? Matter of fact, not maybe, I was saying he was killed. I said that suicide story that they given us because of a female just doesn't make sense. And not to mention, he was either the first or the second. It was another suicide that they claim that happened as well within Chicago. It's just suicide started popping up. And I spoke about it before, but now we actually got visual proof that Zell Munna wasn't in no type of depression. Because everybody thought, oh, he was going through with a girl, he was depressed over her. No. As you can see in that live, he was nowhere near depressed, stressed, no nothing. It looked like a regular day where he was just smoking, awake and bake, having fun, looking like he about to start his day. Right? So we're going to get into all that, and we're going to talk about the claims that I made prior to the Oblock indictment and prior to the video being released. All right, but before we get into all that, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear it's lit here. So join one of the latest gangs on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now we're gonna start this from the beginning, right? And also I'm gonna include the videos that I did on this situation back in August. I'm gonna put it in the comment section so y'all can check it out yourselves and see that everything I'm gonna say in this video now is actually true. Alright, so anyway, Zell Munna, they said that back in August he committed suicide due to a relationship with a girl, whatever the case may be, right? Now off the rip, I knew it was bullcrap. Now, fast forward, the Oblock indictment come out, and it's being revealed that he may have had some type of involvement in it. Now, if you go back to the video that I did covering Zell Munna's suicide, quote unquote, I said that I wouldn't be surprised if Zell Munna had some type of involvement in FBG Duck's death, and he may have looked like he was a little too, shaky, looking like maybe he would have snitched, or maybe he seen the walls closing in as far as the feds and all that, because you got to remember they raided Oblock and all that. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, he did commit suicide, right? In which we know he didn't. But anyway, I'm not even going to take that part. I'm going to just say that the walls was closing in, and maybe he looked like he was a little vulnerable or weak, and they figured that they was going to take him out before he be able to snitch or something like that, to that extent, right? Now, that was back in August when I said that. Fast forward in September, the whole Oblock indictment came out. All right, so now the whole Oblock indictment came out, and it's been revealed that Zell Munna also had some type of involvement in FBG Duck's death. But that was kind of evident because if y'all remember from the videos they were shooting, the music, the songs, and everything that they was putting out, they was letting it be known. Oh, and don't forget, we can't forget the infamous Boss Style interview. We can't forget that. But forget that part, right? I'm talking about how bold they all was in taking down FBG Duck. Now you also got to remember, FBG Duck was a top op. Like, he was really one of those. So I could understand why everybody was sitting there, you know, bragging, you know, and all that, because it was like it's a notch on their belt for them. But anyway, right? Let's look into a few things that I think that went over a lot of people's head when it comes to the Zell Munna situation. They want to call it a suicide. It was not a suicide. Now, as I'm looking, and this is what made me do this video, as I'm looking at the live, his last live, and he was smoking and all that, we got to pay attention to those comments. Because if you pay attention, you got C-Thang. He's saying, yo, where you at? Call my phone. Right? I think that C-Thang knows more than what he's saying. Well, he didn't really say nothing about it, but I think we need to question C-Thang. He got to know something, because I'm sure that he called him. And if the cops was really running with this suicide narrative, then at the end of the day, C-Thang will definitely be a person in question when it comes to asking how Zell Munna was feeling. Gleesh as well, because if you pay attention, he asking what you want. You know, call my phone, or like, pretty much. I'm just not a fan of how they handled Zell Munna's death. And I think the proof is pretty much in the pudding, because like I said, when you pay attention to what's going on, they just put it, yo, he died, he committed suicide, that was it. That was it. No, first of all, we're not going to hear nothing else pertaining to that case. You see what I'm saying? This girl, why the girl never came out and spoke to us neither? Why the girl never told us maybe why he did what he did, quote unquote, why he committed suicide, what they was going through? We never heard nothing more about Zell Munna up until the Oblock indictment. And I'm telling y'all exactly why. Because 9 times out of 10, Zell Munna, maybe the walls was caving in, maybe he knew a little too much, and they couldn't risk him snitching, or they couldn't risk him being vulnerable in that situation, so they had to get rid of him. However it played out, I know that man did not commit suicide. If you pay attention to the video, he shows no signs of any of that depression, any of that stress, whatever they was talking about. Y'all tell me, do he look like he was stressing about anything? He looked like he was looking forward to having a good old day. Once again, I think C-Thang would be the perfect person for questioning, because the report said that he was found dead. Pretty much, he already committed suicide. He was found. For number one, who found him? They still have yet to tell us who found them, how they found them. And if y'all know, let me know in the comments below. But to my knowledge right now, they haven't told us any of that information, right? And they're not going to tell us. I know that, because it's bullcrap. All right. Secondly, if we know that he was supposed to be in contact with C-Thang because they were supposed to call each other, whatever the case may be, wouldn't C-Thang be a person to ask, like, yo, how was he doing? Like, where was he going? Where was he at? Like, you see what I'm saying? He should know more than anybody, because they actually spoke prior to this mysterious person finding Zell Munna dead. Like, did he tell you anything? Did he tell you him and the girl was going through anything? Like, what event led up to him actually committing suicide? Because, of course, people go through things in relationships, right? We all know people go through things in relationships. But, you know, most of the things, you get over it. A little argument here and there. Sometimes it get domestic. You know, some people go through it. But what's the actual event that led up to him saying, you know what, I can't take it no more. This girl stressed me out. I'm going to commit suicide. You see what I'm saying? They told us none of that. They just said, oh, he committed suicide over a girl. That's it. Case closed. That's it. Come on, man. It's just a whole bunch. I think they just left out, rather than just lying. I think they left out a lot of this story, and I think we're never gonna find out what really happened to Zell Munna, of course, because they're never gonna talk about it. They're never gonna really bring it up. They're just gonna say suicide, and that's it. However, it's a lot of questions, man, with the Oblock indictment coming out, and with the Oblock indictment coming out, and also with this with the video of the live. I honestly feel like one thing shall reveal the next. Like I said, I don't know, the lie probably been out, but this is my first time really seeing it recently, man. And I had to speak on it because nothing in that video screams like he's depressed, like it's a problem, like he want to be committing suicide. So now the real question is, why? I don't know. Like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. My thoughts is all over the place, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a part 2 to this when a few more details come out. Like I said, I doubt any information is gonna come out about the Zell Munna death, but I feel through the Oblock indictment and hearing people's roles and that they played in the whole death will kind of bring out other things that we are left in the dark about. You get what I'm saying? Like, one thing might lead to another, and then now it will start making sense. You know, when we heard that he committed suicide before, it didn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? We like commit suicide, then they like over a girl. You sure? I'm sure. I'm sure it's other girls, you know, he could be hitting. I don't think he gonna commit suicide over this one girl. But alright. But now it come out that he was actually involved in the Oblock indictment in reference to FBG Doug's death. It's like, alright, now we getting somewhere. Now it's maybe he was a weak link. Maybe they thought he was gonna say something he had no business saying. You know, you just never know, man. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping, and I'm out.